Welcome to Shopping with Cheryl. I'm Cheryl, and we are supposed to be the Gina and Cheryl show, but Gina is out today. She couldn't make it. She is actually somewhere very exciting, and she ditched me. We're going to discuss this with her later, but for right now, it's kind of like, well, I'll just do it alone. I had to change topics, so we're kind of going off the cuff right now. And if you hear a squeaky grunting sound in the back, that is Stella playing with her hippo toy. And she has gone crazy. She's been outside playing and she came in just as rowdy. So I'm sure we will hear a variety of things. I don't know what she's doing, but she's going crazy. She's actually more entertaining than Gina. So that's a good thing. At least I have something to do. But I figured off, I don't know, an hour ago when Gina said, oop, can't make it, I said, okay, no problem. I'll think of something. Well, I decided to talk about surviving the online sales dip as an influencer. If you don't know me, I'm an Amazon influencer and I have been for going on 2 years. And that's where I make my main income. So it's one of those of you get used to the income, you build it up, you're doing great, doing exceptionally well. And then all of a sudden you notice that the sales are dropping, your income's dropping. So I thought, that's okay. Well, I also do eBay because I've been clearing out my brother's estate. I've got an eBay store. I've been doing that too and selling on a couple of other sites, doing Facebook Marketplace. Well, here's the thing. I thought in the Amazon groups, everyone talked about their Amazon sales dropping. Here's the thing. We thought it was Amazon had made some changes, which they did. And if you're an Amazon influencer, changes are what they do. They don't give you warning, they don't tell you anything. Boom, things just change. And your sales can go up, sales can go down. We have nothing to say about it. But then as I started watching my eBay sales started slowing down. In fact, they came to a halt this week. It's been crazy dead. And I looked in the reseller groups on Facebook and noticed a lot of people are having the same issue. So as I dug into this and started talking to whether it's in Clubhouse or on the Facebook groups or whatever, I'm finding out that sales on all the sites are dropping and not just a little. It's one thing when you have a bad day or a bad week or one of your top sellers kind of drops off, but this is across the board. And to me, it's more of the economy. A lot of people are struggling. So they are not spending as much money on wants and sticking to needs. Now, on Amazon, because I sell the same things, I notice that there are certain categories that are still just going like crazy. A couple of categories have dropped immensely. And those are categories of things that are maybe secondary to people. Those top categories are things people will find money to spend. Uh, I don't do fashion. I assume that the fashion people are probably doing okay because a lot of people will not give up their cutesy clothes. Uh, the pets, people don't quit spending on pets, but they might quit buying some of the furniture, some of the little gadgets and things like that. Now, this is just my experience. Don't know what everybody else is facing. As far as eBay goes, I have had a variety of vintage things. I've got DVDs, I've got, uh, we'll have comic books coming up in auctions, uh, all kinds of cars and stuffed animals, you name it, I've got a wide variety. Well, I've noticed that all of a sudden they all dropped, and those are wants, those are not needs. So, how am I going to survive this? Well, I thought I had my whole plan. I'm not worried about surviving it. I can make it. I'm still doing good. I've done one thing that I know a lot of people may not do, and that is save money. So, as someone who is a basically like a contractor for Amazon, I have to pay taxes at the end. As being self employed for eBay, I have to pay taxes throughout the year. So I always set that amount aside. Then I've also been not spending anyway. I'm building up savings and not worrying about, oh, how much money I make, can I spend it all? And I think that's a big problem that I see a lot of influencers have is I reinvest in my business, but I also keep a clear idea that at any minute, since I'm selling on other platforms, it can die. I mean, even the Facebook marketplace went boom all of a sudden. In the past 2 weeks, it's all just come to a halt. So I try to keep diversified a little bit. Granted, it's all selling, it's all reselling, but I thought that was going to be good. So when I saw Amazon take a little dip, I thought, oh, I've still got the eBay, I've got the marketplace, I've got some other sites. I'll never notice it. Here's the thing. They all went kind of dead at the same time. So yes, diversify just in case. But another thing is you have to have a savings set aside. You have to plan for your taxes. You have to plan in case Amazon, which is where a lot of the people are from, Amazon could cancel their influencer program at any moment. I don't think they will. In fact, they are building it and adding to it. So I'm not worried about them quitting it. But if the economy stays on the same route it is, we are going to see a dip. I'm not an economist. I'm not anything like that. I just know in my well over closer to 60 than 50, we see this. When people's money get tight, they don't buy the wants. So you have to be prepared for that. And you can't rely on another site totally. So therefore, I've also been building off stream because Amazon did this thing where they moved a bunch. Stella, please stop. You got dogs, you got kids. Sometimes this happens. She is roughhousing with the puppy, and the puppy's hiding. So Raven is done with her for the day, and Stella doesn't like that idea. But anywho, wherever I was, here's the thing. Amazon moved some videos on mobile. So normally our influencer videos that give us online sales were up at one place where people could see them. Well, on the mobile app, Amazon went and moved those videos way down low so people aren't seeing them. That cuts into our sales because if people can't see our videos to watch them, then buy the product, we don't make commission. That's on site. Now, then you have off-site, which is your Instagram, your YouTube, your TikTok. And Stella's knocking over lamps, so she has gone crazy because I'm talking on camera. And like a little kid, she is going to misbehave. And if Gina was here, I'd say, Gina, take over for a minute. I'm going to go put my dog away in the kennel. But Gina's not here to do that. So we're just going to try to get through it. Just imagine a 40-pound border collie going crazy in the house and a 8-week-old puppy. And the two of them just want to irritate each other. But I've been building my off-site sales as far as Amazon goes. So you could have a blog, you could have your YouTube channel, you can have your Instagrams, your TikToks, your Facebook pages, wherever. Another thing, business cards. I have been passing out business cards, doing certain things to try to drive people to either my eBay, my Amazon, wherever. I have even went as far as I had a garage sale here at my brother's estate, had a garage sale. I made QR codes. so that people that came to the garage sale that wanted to see more stuff that I hadn't pulled out could just click it and go straight to my eBay store. They could also, I had another one with Amazon. If you want to find it on Amazon, so click, they can do that. It all comes down to thinking ahead and planning out what you can do where you're not relying on someone else. Because I can tell you, if all you do, Stella, enough. She doesn't care at all. If all you're doing is relying on Amazon videos to keep you going, you could be in deep doo-doo. Because one little change on their mobile app, we noticed it. Now with the economy, boom, it's even worse. So we're going to make this super short today. I think it's only been like 10 minutes, but I wanted to come on, do a quick live, let you know that Gina is not gone. Well, she is gone. She's not here, and she's out having more fun than you and I are. I'll tell you that much. But if you are an online influencer, especially with Amazon, start looking at other places you can build that income. Whatnot, we talked about the other day. Whatnot is a place where you can go and do live auctions. So I could easily do a Hellboy live auction because I have enough stuff between the books, the license plates, the little things like this. You can sell those on Whatnot. You can also, as an Amazon influencer, you probably have a million Amazon products sitting around. I know I probably at my house have 1,000. I could easily do a Whatnot auction and start auctioning those off to get me some income to last. My thing is, I don't think this is going to be real short term. I think we're going to see this for another year or two. Sadly, we're going to keep this dip just not quite what it was until we can get things changed and people can get back on their feet. But there's nothing I can do about that. There's probably nothing you can do about it, at least not in the short term. So we've got to see if there's other ways we can make money and survive. Because personally, I'm not going back to doing UPS IT tech crap. Just not going to do it. I wouldn't do it again if I had to. That schedule, that doing that is not going to make it. You also don't quit what you're doing. I've seen, and I know some of the Amazon influencers that are very frustrated they're new. A lot of them are new. They started seeing that income, and then boom, that income really took a dip. And now they're like, well, I'm quitting. I'm not doing it. It's not paying off. I get that. I totally get that. Here's the thing. It will come back. If you quit now, then in a few months when things pick up a little bit or we have a little bit of a boom for different holidays and all that, you're not going to be set up and ready. Keep making those videos. Keep building your off-site. Keep working at it. If that means that you can't quit your 9 to 5 when you wanted to, well, so be it. You were there anyway. If it means going and getting a part-time job for a little bit or finding another avenue to sell, then that's what you got to do. You can't just say, I'm quitting. This is never going to work, and stop putting out any content, because then whether it's 6 months or 2 years, when you get ready and things are going good, you're going to be like starting at the bottom again. So keep doing what you have to do to fill in for right now. And yes, that may take a wide variety of things, but keep building and it will come. I have no doubt. I've been what dropped on site for Amazon. I've been building off site so that I can keep that income up there where I want it to be. I mean, I'm going to go buy a house. I got to have that income. Can't let that drop. I worked my ass off to get it up where it's at, and I'm not going to see it drop. So there you go. Short 15-minute live because I was not prepared, as you can probably tell, but it is what it is. And next week, we will be back Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Gina should be back. If she's not, we'll call out the cavalry. But yeah, she's just gone for a couple of days. So she will be back. We'll have something new planned. Maybe we'll talk about her wild adventure this week. And then in a few weeks, I've got to be gone for one of the weeks. So it is what it is. So hopefully you all have hit subscribe. You can find my Amazon store. You can also join our email list. We're going to be sending out reminders of our live shows, what's coming up. We also usually do clubhouses and do things like that we're going to be putting on our calendar as soon as we get it kind of set. We've got a lot of stuff planned. We just had a little glitch today. So hit the subscribe button. Check out my review videos because I'm building my off-site income, and I greatly appreciate the support. So we will see you. Well, I'll have videos coming up, regular videos, but we'll see you live next Thursday, 11 a.m. So don't forget to join us.